for the intro. Should I do it? I'm not doing the energetic one. We gotta save that for like every couple. Um, you Southern accent. What's up, guys?
What's going on? Oh no!
What?
It's raining.
Oh, it's raining. It's Coda.
It rains in Texas. Get the stream started.
All right, hold on. I need to figure out what kind of energy I want to give the stream audience.
I don't know, but figure it out quick.
I'll just do normal.
Normal.
What's up, guys? Hey guys, it's Josh here in the booth tonight. No, hold on. Okay, going live.
Mute.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the 9th race of the season, the Texas GP, as I don't have any game sound. How are we doing tonight, everybody? We got my co-host Big Jim as well with us in the booth. Say hello.
What's up, people?
Uh-oh. Jim, do you have game sound, buddy?
I do.
I do not.
Are you sure that you're not just too far? F1 decides to put these
I am
cameras
on a
really
car.
far from the race cars. Okay, that's not good.
I love this game. Okay, I went to the options menu and I exited and we're back. We have game sound.
Perfect.
As we can see here, it is a bit stormy here in Texas. Didn't expect this.
We're not gonna get the nice golden hour that we did last night. That was beautiful, and I teared up a little bit inside the race car. Not gonna be getting that in this qualifying session. It is pouring the rain.
We teared up because of how beautiful it was, as well as it's just so bright. That sun last night, so.
Yeah, I was also staring at my screen, which is really far away, and it was, making my eyes water.
We have a special Ferrari livery tonight. I forget what the throwback is to, but it's a special one, nonetheless. I'm trying to look for. I don't think the Alfa Romeo one's in the game yet, because they have 2 special liveries coming up. Nope. I think there's only one car that looks different. As we had a bit of a driver swap recently, so we saw the retirement of Jackson Altman, and then the acquirement of Spin and Win to Red Bull. We saw Useless as a Cat come back. He's now in the Alfa Romeo. With Jackson's departure, Killer got released from Red Bull, so now he is in the Ferrari. Kenny LaFleur was released from Ferrari for Killer, so he's reserving the Alpine. Hasn't been picked up quite yet. Nothing else between full-time drivers per se. I think Carson's first showing is tonight in the Alpine. As we have a few reserve drivers tonight. We have Mike G in the Haas, KU B-Ball fan, the Mercedes, Garrison in the Haas as well. And I think that'll do it for reserves. We're going to get into everything on the screen and ready.
Yeah, and Jackson's departure really did tighten things up for the Season 5 Driver Championship standings. The top 3, Clay, the Monkey, the Heredia God, and Always Joker, separated by 3 points. And with only 3 races to go, it's going to be a battle to the finish. Yeah,
these points are very close from what we've been able to see. It's been close between 2nd through 4th all season long, but now this is actually the battle for the championship, the Drivers' Championship for this season. I don't know about constructors. Constructors can change quite a bit, but they're still split by about 50 points from Red Bull to Aston Martin. But without a driver showing tonight, if Aston Martin can get a lot of points tonight, they'll close that gap. Spin and Win is a good driver, although he is one driver. He does not have a teammate tonight unless we see a late entrance, which can happen. So the constructors' points are as follows. So in first place we have Red Bull with 199 and 5 wins, Aston Martin 149 with 1 win, AlphaTauri 125 with 1 win, Mercedes 117. And then it drops pretty heavily from there. We have McLaren with 70, Williams with 56 and a win, Alfa Romeo with 38, Haas with 24, Ferrari with 21, and Alpine with 15. So the whole, it's still, depending on what happens these next 3 races, it's still a toss-up for the actual Constructors' Championship, but it's not a toss-up between too many teams. So I do believe Aston Martin can make the comeback if we keep seeing these attendance issues from Red Bull and only having one driver show up. I think Aston can close the gap, but I'm really not sure how much they can actually close the gap.
Yeah, it's hard to get over one team having 5 wins on the season. That is Red Bull, of course. 199 points. They're already about to get over 200. Aston Martin, I mean, Tiger and Heredia have been really stout, staying in the top 3. We've seen them. You wish they could get back Bahrain because they probably could have won that one, but they have been very solid. So they can chip away at it, but with only 3 races left, they're gonna have to hope for some crazy things to happen to some of these Red Bulls.
Yeah, it's it's a lot closer in drivers now than it is in constructors, because I mean, even though Jackson retired, his points don't get subtracted from the total because he was in that car for that period of time, so those points do go to the team standings. As for tonight, we've already had 11 drivers set qualifying laps. We've seen this fastest lap get tossed around quite a bit, but Clay the Monkey with a 143 flat, Carson C in second place with a 143.6, Killer 143.7, Useless with a 144.1, Kenny with a 144.1 as well, but it's a 142. He is 1,000th off of Useless. Tiger just jumped up to P2 with a 143.4. Continuing down the list here, we have Riley in 7th with a 144.148. Always Joker in the exact same time with a 144.148. Elite Precision 144.397. Masos 144.427. Mike G 44.927. KU B-Ball Fan 145.590. As we just saw a driver jump up as well. I think it was Spin and Win with a 143.467. A lot of 7s.
I also saw Logan Aim join. Is he piloting a Red Bull tonight?
He is piloting the second Red Bull.
Okay, yeah, that finally popped up for me. So that should, I can see Logan getting some points tonight. I really
can.
could. He was strong last night before he had some issues with other drivers and on a restart. Just it wasn't the best thing to happen to him. Just kind of got lagged out and into his other teammate. But
yeah,
Logan has a lot of speed. He's gonna bring it to these guys tonight, I think.
Logan is one of the quicker D2 drivers as we've been able to see throughout this whole season long. We see our current, I think, championship leader Garrison here in the Haas. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna go double check those points real quick to see if that is true.
Do you see Masos in an Alfa Romeo and a Ferrari?
No.
Alright, that's great.
What do you mean? Do you
have my screen? Okay, there we go. It finally changed. It's Porchy and
okay,
Useless.
yeah.
Okay, I don't know what F1's doing, but Masos is definitely still a Ferrari.
So we went over the D1 points. We're going to go over the D2 points as well for the guys that are at least reserves in this race. So the guys that we have reserving are Garrison, Logan, Spin and Win, Mike G. Mayhem was supposed to, but I think the internet issues have made it so that he can't. And I think that is about it. KU B-Ball Fan. So there's a tight battle for the lead championship down there as well. 88 points for Garrison in first, 86 for Logan in second, 83 for Spin and Win in third. So there's like a 5-point gap separating first through third. As Mike G is in sixth with 34 points, and KU fan, late entrant into the season, sitting P16 with 12 points. Points in F1 are a lot more, are harder to get than they are in NASCAR, of course, because the top 10 only get the points, and the winner only gets 25 compared to, I think, NASCAR getting about 40 in our league, and everyone gets points. So you can have days where you get 0, and you can have days where you get, of course, more than that, but you need to finish within the top 10 and stuff like that. But the entire field here is qualified just about. Logan is on his outlap before we see some real shakeup. Nothing changed with the pole position. Josh retired from this session early. I don't know whether it was an on-track incident or if it was in the pits. As Electric Days, Mike G, KU, all 14th, 15th, and 16th. But I think Electric jumped those two. I don't think those are two new times either. Actually, the 145.2 and that one Portugal with the 145.8. Looking to improve here on his second flying lap. He's got a lot of ERS left in the tank. Let's see. He is on his 4-lap old inters, which I don't think makes as much of a difference as if you were on like 4-lap old softs, as we see Spin and Win take the pole so far by a 10th of the 142.925. Anything to add so far here, Jim?
No, not really. Just still a deluge here. All these guys obviously going to stay on the inners. Looking at Spin and Win right now, I think he's just cooling down. I'm not sure he's going for another lap, but I remember how slippery it was last night in the dry. I can't imagine what these guys are going through, because when you get on the paint through the S's, it's a death trap, even in the dry. So if we continue to see this for the race, that first lap is going to be pretty insane.
And these S's here at COTA aren't uniform. They're not the same per turn. If you can see there,
yeah, they're not concentric.
They're a lot different from each other, and it's a pretty hard part of the track to actually get down. As we see Porchy improve by about, I think, 6/10 there with a 144.955. But as we can see,
I got a good feeling about Tiger NASCAR, though. This is his home track, not just home nation track. This is, I think geographically, either this or Texas Motor Speedway, this is his home track. Like, he is from Texas, so
yes,
I think he's going to be. And I remember last season, I think it was him and, who was it? Was it Joker or was it Jackson, where they had a battle on the final lap and they got together? I think it was Jackson. But I could be wrong.
I can't recall.
But I think Tiger will be really good.
But yeah, Tiger, he's usually one of our quicker drivers. As we can see, he's top 3 at the moment. As we're right on board with the Red Bull driver Logan Aim setting his first lap. He must have invalidated, or the 1 lap count is just from the outlap and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
As I think that McLaren that was stopped at the exit of the final turn was Elite Precision. It says there's a McLaren in the pit area, but that's from retiring from the session, so I think he did end up wrecking out there. But we couldn't catch that, unfortunately. I wish we could have like replays of drivers who've DNF'd. But we do not have this capabilities.
I agree with that. I wish there's a lot we can't catch because we're just looking at hot laps. Sometimes guys do go off the racetrack, or you have some drama on the other side of the racetrack that we just don't catch.
Yeah. Something that they could implement, because they do have it for F1 Manager, where if your drivers are included in a crash, they will give you a replay for it. But then again, that is fully AI in offline mode. So it'd be a bit harder to actually do that on here.
Oh.
It's doable.
Validation from Logan, by the way.
Yeah, he was I don't know if he was on another flying lap after the first one he just set. But with the rain here, there's no DRS. So it's all about hitting your marks and using ERS when you need to, and you need to be able to use it pretty sparingly, I would think. If I'm using that word correctly.
You are. And Logan's going to go ahead and let the Alfa Romeo by. But it looks like the Alfa Romeo is also not on a hot lap, so they're just going to kind of play... Oh, and someone got loose. That's Tiger. He's doing drifts in turn 1.
It's a way to get your tires heated up real quick. I mean, he did just come out of the pits.
Yeah, I want to go on a lap with one of these guys and see how much they're abusing these curbs, because you still have to abuse them a little bit, but you see right there, Tiger all over the place once he hits the curb. Just too slippery.
Yeah, and these S's are just hard to like go through, and they dry better yet in the wet.
Keep it on the tarmac, and you should be able to have the grip. But I mean, you can't take the traditional racing line. Just about 2 minutes left of qualifying here. Spin and Win still holding the top position. Clay only about a tenth off. He's on his out lap, so he's going to go give it another try. Hello, Joker. Top of the board for the Mercedes.
Oh my goodness. I think Joker's been in the lab quite a bit.
He's got a championship to win. He's in that championship battle still. Maybe not so much for constructors, but definitely for drivers, right in the thick of it.
As Killer seems to be up half a second on his lap, or his previous lap. Improves to 143.222. 2 thousandths off of Carson C10, unfortunately, for the Ferrari driver.
Tiger on his hot lap.
We're going to run him over with Tiger, I think. Here, we're going to go in the TV pod with him. We're going to hide the UI. Going through turn 1 there, and then this jumble of turns here. So we're going to run on board throughout these S's. Tiger makes it look easy so far. Not getting a single warning, not invalidating there. As I probably got 5 of my 6 warnings from the S's there. Did he validate right there?
No, he didn't.
Doesn't look
somehow.
like it. He's still pushing. Shifting
Not
early.
some way. He is really testing the limits of this thing, though. Anybody else on hot laps? The Soaps back there also on a hot lap. Riley not on a hot lap. Useless might be. He's gonna be coming to the line right here.
As we can see, running on board with Tiger, he's really shifting up early in order to counteract from sliding, as he does shift down to gear 2, but immediately back up to 3, so that he can put the power down earlier and without respinning the tires that much worse than they would be in the second gear. You see a few retirements from the session down there on the bottom of the screen.
Lane.
Yeah, that's what I assumed.
Can Tiger improve? And now it just looks a little too slidey. I don't know if he's going to improve.
Ooh, did he go
And
off
he invalidates
there? Yep.
right there.
I noticed that.
That's going to do it for the Aston Martins.
As he does end up spinning out of frustration there. That was... Oh, wow. He didn't have much time to really finish that lap up, but unfortunate for Tiger NASCAR.
Carson. This is the first time I've heard of Carson. I haven't seen him all season long.
He is a late entrant into the season, but couldn't race last week, I'm pretty sure.
See what he can cook right here coming to the line.
Clay snacks pole. Holy.
Clay.
7/10 faster.
And Carson.
Carson
There
would
you
have had
go.
pole if Clay wasn't a
P1,
madman.
P2,
Gary.
P3. They're just flying in now.
142.7.
Here they come.
Those electric days. improves a bit on that lap time. Couldn't catch what it was,
Oh,
though.
if you're a Joker,
The
you have to think,
P12.
what the heck just happened?
Yeah,
You
Joker
were
was
you were
going in
pole
this.
just 10 seconds ago.
Joker was going through this, and it was like, oh, easy pole. Next thing you know, Clay steals it
Look
by
at that top
half.
three: AlphaTauri,
Oh,
Haas, and Alpine. What are we doing?
these are things you wouldn't see in real life here.
Absolutely
We're
not.
gonna scroll through these guys here. So it's a much tighter field with these wets than it is in D2, of course. Logan only 3.5 seconds behind the pole lap. But the pole lap doesn't help that the pole lap was a whole half a second faster than second place as well.
You got all three different, four in the top five, or no, four in the top four. Whatever. I'm trying to say that basically we have a mix up front. We don't have a lot of same manufacturers up there.
So now we're going to see it as a bright sunny day here in Texas for this race.
As you would normally see.
Yeah.
Only time I can ever recall Coda having rain was the one time NASCAR went there. And that was, one of the two times that NASCAR's went there, and it was an absolute travesty of a race.
That is what we like
Mike
to
Truex
call.
almost died. Cole Custer almost killed him. It was all bad all around.
Yeah, that is what we like to call the NASCAR curse.
Yeah, if you have a drought and you need rain for your crops, just call NASCAR into town.
Yep, schedule a NASCAR race.
Right
It
on your
will
farm.
rain. Because remember, it rained pretty bad in Indy. As I think formation lap is on. Yep. We're going to see these drivers go around the track one more time before they actually get racing.
Garrison looking to go back-to-back from last night to tonight. He won D2
He
here at
is.
Coda, and is looking to complete the sweep today. Clay
Oof.
looking to extend his... Well, actually, he isn't in the lead for the points. That'd be Heredia. Clay looking to be... Oh, hold on. Is that correct? It's so close up there that I
think Clay's in the lead, I thought.
Yeah, it's Clay in the lead, so he's looking to extend his lead. Track position does mean a lot here, so grabbing that pole, extra point, plus maybe a chance to get away from the rest of the field.
And the thing is with Heredia here, last week he received a penalty for ignoring stewards. Oh, we are restarting the session, it seems.
Yeah.
Again.
Does look like we are restarting the session. Someone must have readied up too soon, because it did seem like we didn't have a lot of time there to do anything. And yeah, we are going to restart the session, so we'll be back in probably like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Gives us a little more time to shoot the crap about the F1 D1 series this year.
The thing with Heredia as well is that since he has the 3 race quali ban, he's starting from dead last in 20th position. So
Yeah. He is, so he's going to have an uphill battle in every single race to the end of the season.
I think
This
he'll be
guy's
able to
gonna do it.
qualify
He's gonna do
week
it.
12, but
Oh, can he?
yeah, it's only 9. So 9, 10, 11 he'll have the quali ban for.
Yeah, so if he can stay up there and be able to qualify for the last race, he can give it a good shot. But other than that, it's going to be really tough to make up points in a field so stout.
Yeah.
Apologies for the delay, though. We'll get you right back to the action in a little bit. But Dylan, I want to get your thoughts on how it's gone so far this year, D2 and D1. Let's start with D2. How are you feeling the developmental series is going? You think that's going on the right track? You think it's being treated the correct way, or what would you do personally, to change it or keep it the same.
So, as we know, I'm not the best at this game. So, it is still a developmental series. We still have guys down there that arguably don't belong there, but we're not going to get into those details. As a few of them have actually moved up, as in a few of them, I mean Spinninwin has moved up, so that does actually increase the gap from what I realized from earlier, that I said that the gap was pretty small. Now it's only between first and second, unless Small or Big Jim has some pretty good weeks ahead of him. But I think Gary could run away with it. But it's still only a 2-point gap between first and second. Developmental driver-wise, I think it is being done correctly. So, as we did see recently, Baseball Kid from D1 all season long down to D2 for a better driver in Joker's eyes for the Mercedes in D1. I think Division 2 is a proving grounds type of deal, to where you have to prove yourself that you were better than the rest and you deserve a D1 ride. As for that, and then D1, kind of the same deal there, but you have to prove again that you are a D1 caliber driver.
You know you're not live, right?
We're not live. No, we are. What? Says I'm live.
You're not live.
No way.
That's tough. On my screen, we're live.
Huh?
There's no way.
Oh, yeah.
Wait.
What?
Porchy is still in the Hennessy.
Are you kidding me?
Okay, someone get Porchy. Get your mans. No fucking way. I got bamboozled, dude.
No, he's not.
On my screen, he is.
Unless he just changed the thing. On
Dude,
my screen, he's
are you
not.
not seeing this?
No, it says he's on his own account.
Dude, no, dude. To me, it says it's him. Is it lagging? For me, it's lagging hard. Holy shit. Alright, just start up the thing again, see if it works.
It is
I
unbelievable.
don't even know what's happening. It wouldn't even make sense, because I think Joker does the... Yeah, no, that wouldn't even make sense. Okay, my YouTube's being fucking retarded.
I'm wondering on YouTube, right? I'm not on Twitch. Nobody would watch.
No, nobody on Twitch.
That's so stupid, bro.
I'm just gonna tell him good luck.
Been streaming this whole time, or like
Pain.
commentating this whole time for no reason.
Yeah. It has literally said I've been live.
I don't know, that's weird.
I mean, there's...
It doesn't even say that you were live either.
No.
I don't think I ever got a notification.
Huh.
And no, I didn't.
Broadcast options?
Oh, that's what fucked me up. Porch uses the exact same
Title.
format and title as the Oh my god.
We're gonna try again.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
I'm not gonna say anything until we actually get the notification that it's live.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's Porchy. I'm gonna go ahead and block him.
No, no way.
I can't with the freaking... Okay. I Yes.
Okay, we're live now.
We're live.
Dude, yeah, apparently... Hello, everybody. Welcome to our broadcast. We have done the entire qualifying session, while my console has told me we have been live this entire time. And it said 27 minutes and 50 seconds when I turned it off. Thank you for that, PlayStation. You guys have a special place in my heart. As I am joined by my co-host, Big Jim.
What's up, peeps?
So we have said so many words, and none of it was actually captured.
Yeah, who cares? It's just qualifying. We're going into the race here.